Hello everyone, welcome to Reactjs tutorial. So in this series we are going to build the e-commerce web application with React.js. So I'm going to give you complete overview in this video of React.js and will also tell you the requirements that you can make your system ready for React.js. So before moving further, I want to show you that what we are going to learn in this video. So we are going to see what is React.js, why React.js, examples of React.js, who developed React.js, what is the latest version of React.js, where and how to use React.js, and what are the requirements for React.js. Okay, so these things you are going to study in this video, and this is really important to know React.js before moving further. Okay, so what is React.js? Okay, so I want to tell you that I hope that every one of you must know the MVC framework. MVC framework. What is the MVC framework? Model, view, controller. So this view part is the React.js. View part is the React.js that going to handle. Okay, so it means the view part of the web application is going to be handled by the React.js, and both model and controller part we can do with the Laravel. Okay, so some of my members already know Laravel. So Laravel we are going to use as the backend for the applications, and for the front end we are going to use the React. Okay, so see, this one is the front end we're going to use for the front end. Okay, and this one Laravel we are going to use as a backend for the React application. Okay, for any application, web application. Okay, so yeah, I want to tell you that what is web application. Okay, so this is the main thing you must know, that what is the web application. See, don't confuse yourself with the mobile application. Mobile application is the different thing and web application is the different thing. So I am searching for this thing earlier. See, here is the difference between web application and mobile application. See, mobile apps live and run on the device itself. See, Android, iPhone, the apps that you are going to install in your Android mobiles or iPhone mobiles, that are the mobile applications. Okay, so web apps, what are the web apps? Web apps are those that you can open in the browser. Like, see, web apps or the other hand are accessed via the internet browser and will adapt to whichever device you are viewing them on. Okay, so it means that you can open the web apps in any of the device. You can either open in mobile, you can either open in tablet, you can either open in Mac or your system, laptop, wherever you open, it will open perfectly. So I'm going to give you the example of the web application. See, here I am studying something and it is written that the this website, this particular website, this one, yelp.com, is the web application. Okay, so see, this web application looks really fantastic in my Mac. Now I'm going to open this one in the view of the mobile. Okay, I'm going to change it to the mobile view. See, from here I'm going to change, I'm going to refresh it, and we're going to see that how it will look. See, it's complete design change. It looks like a mobile app. Okay, but it is not actually the mobile app, it is the web app that looks fantastic with the mobile view. So this view part is we are going to do with the React.js. This thing is possible with the help of React.js. Okay, so this is important thing that you must know, that what is the React.js before starting the series. Okay, so see, like I have told you, what is React.js. So React.js is the view part of the MVC. If in some time if you are a student and going for the interview, then answer this thing, that MVC, in the MVC framework, the view part is going to be handled by the React.js. And one more thing I'm going to tell you, like, see, this is the MVC framework. In MVC framework, view part of the MVC framework is going to be handled by the React. Okay, view part of MVC, fine. And the another thing, it is the single page application. This is very important to learn, single page application. Okay, so I'm going to write here, it is the single page application. I'm going to explain you what is the single page application. Okay, so see, this is the important feature that you must know. We have built the website in Laravel 9 recently. Okay, like we have built the website in Laravel 8 as well. This is the website that we have built in Laravel 8 last year, if you remember. Okay, so this website, if you go in any other page like login register, okay, if you go to this page, and here you can see the page refresh every time the page refresh. If you will go to the home page, or if you will go to the register page, the page will refresh every time. But what happen in the single page application, the page will not refresh at all. Okay, so there is the single page only, the complete application will be built in the single page. But what it differs, only the content will change. See, these wordings will change. Surprisingly, I know that many of you will get surprised by this, but this is the fact. This is the reality of the React.js. This is possible with the help of React.js. Okay, so only the content will change. See, here the pages will also change. Okay, but see, the user will think that it's keep on changing, that that he is watching the new page every time, but it is not. It is not happening. The pages are not refresh at all. It works like the Ajax, like we call the Ajax, you know, that at the time of login register submission forms. Okay, but here in React.js, complete web application is at the real time, is work at the real time instantly without refresh. So this is the biggest advantage of the single page application. Okay, user will feel that this is the multiple pages, he is viewing the multiple pages, but no, it is the single page. Okay, only the single page is so it is, so this is really faster. Okay, fast. Okay, and it's open source as well. These are the advantages of features of the React.js. Okay, so why, so this is the reason. See, this is the reason why React.js single page application, because it is the fast, the same kind of things, it is the fast, it is open source, so it is the single page application. So that's why we are going to use the React.js as the front end. Okay, so like we have built the stack developers website. This complete website is in the Laravel 8, and in the Laravel 9 as well we are making the website. But that website, many of the pages we are going to refresh, not all the pages. We are not going to use the Ajax for every page. But the good thing in React.js is, in the view part of the React.js, is that this complete website or complete application is the real time. It is just like the Ajax. Okay, so that is the main advantage of using the React.js. That's why we are going to use the React.js. Okay, so I have examples. I have shown you this example, and I am also searching for the examples earlier on. And see, this is the good example, calculator. Even the calculator is built by the React. See, iOS calculator built in React. So see, you can see this one. See, Facebook developed the React. So whatever Facebook developed, you can understand that Facebook not see, Facebook will always develop something that is very important. Okay, so I also want to tell you that see, example you can give this this one calculator, and many of the application, this one also, and Facebook and Instagram also is developed by the React.js. Its view is developed in the React.js. Okay, so there are many examples I have shown you. Okay, see the calculate, iOS calculator. Okay, even the Instagram. Okay, Instagram, and there are many other examples that you can search online. Okay, so who developed the React.js? Facebook developed the React.js. Okay, Facebook developed the React.js. I'm going to tell you that in the year 2011. Okay, in the year 2011, what happened, that the person, that software engineer of Facebook, whose name is the Jordan Walk. Okay, Jordan Walk. Okay, he created the React for the internal use of the Facebook, okay, for the internal use. And but it for the first time it start use in the 2013, means first version launched in the 2013. So I'm going to write here that first version launched in 2013, but Facebook launched it in 2011 by Jordan Walk. Okay, for internal use of the Facebook, okay, for internal use, okay, it is not public, okay, so for internal use. So after that its version first version launched in 2013, okay. So what is the latest version now? Now the latest version is 18, okay. So latest version is 18 right now. It's the year, it's the November, and the year is 2022. And whenever you will see this video, maybe the updated version come, but right now the 18th version is the latest version of Reactjs. Okay, so where and how to use Reactjs. Okay, so I have told you that we are going to use the Reactjs as the front end, okay, as the front end view, front end, or we can see the view part of the MVC, front end view of web application, okay. And where to use, okay. So we can use it in any of our system, we can code it, okay. Okay, so that we are going to use, I'm going to explain you in the further videos, and we are going to install some of the requirements. Okay, what are the requirements for React.js? Okay, so we need to make our system ready to install React.js. Before installing React.js, we need to make sure we are going to install Node.js, okay. So this one we need to install Node.js. Make sure that you install Node.js, and npm also we are going to install. So npm automatically install when you install Node.js, okay. So both these things are required for installing the further packages, okay. So this is like a composer, you can say, okay. These both things are required, both softwares are required to install. And we are going to install one more thing, we are going to install the VS Code editor, okay. So VS Code we are going to install, we are not going to use the Sublime. Like Sublime we are going to we have used for the complete Laravel series, but here we are going to use the VS Code, that is even better than Sublime for the React.js, okay. For the React.js I am telling you, for the React.js, but for Laravel still it is the Sublime that is the best, okay. So for React.js we are going to install the VS Code, and some of the important extensions we are going to install for the React.js, okay. So these things we are going to install for the React.js. So let's start working on this one. I hope that concept is clear to you. Why we are going to use the React.js? We are going to use as the view part. We are going to see. We are going to work on the APIs as well. See, many of the APIs we have done last year, e-commerce APIs, and now it is the time to use those APIs. We are going to build those APIs in Laravel 9 version, and we are going to going to use those APIs here in the React.js. Okay, so that's APIs will act as a mediator between the React as well as the Laravel, okay. So we are going to first of all install Node.js. So I'm going to tell you that for installing the Node.js, you just simply search here, open its website, okay, install Node.js, and make sure click on this one, nodejs.org website, open this website, and here you need to install the latest version of Node.js. See, if you are the Windows user, then install this one, Windows installer is there, you can install this one, Windows installer, okay. So if you are the Mac, then you can install this Mac version. See, 64-bit is also there, 32-bit is also there, you can install as per your own requirement, you can install the package, okay. See, if see it install this one, see, I am the Mac operating system, so I can install this one, Okay, so you can select as per your own version. See, I am already having the Node.js. I have already installed last time. So here I can show you. I am going to check the Node version here. Node minus v hyphen v. Okay, so here you can see the version 16.14 is already installed at my end. So npm must also there, npm automatically get installed. So see, it's already there, but you can install as per your own operating system. See, this one package, I have installed this package. I am going to show you that. See, the package will install Node.js 18.12 and npm, this one, these two things is going to install. So I will install once again for you. Okay, but it's already installed. You need to agree. Okay, continue and install it. Okay, so see, it will ask for your password. You can give your password here. So it will install the node.js. So you simply is required to select the version. Like if you are working on the Windows, you can install the Windows version, and if you are working on the Mac operating system, then you can install the Mac operating system. Okay, so after installing the node.js, okay, so it has been installed. Now I am going to see, I am going to check once again. Okay, so it makes any difference. See, now the latest version has been installed, 18.12.1, latest version of node. And I'm also going to check the npm. So the latest version of npm is also there, 8.19.2. Okay, so we have installed that node.js. So make sure to install this node.js at your end as well. So after that, we are going to download the VS Code as well. Okay, download VS Code. So we are going to download this one as well. uh, okay, let's download it. Download VS Code. So if your operating system is Windows, you can install the Windows, but make sure your version must be Windows 8. Okay, means at least Windows 8. It can be Windows 10 also, 11 also. Okay, Windows 8 or Windows 8 onwards. Okay, so if you are having the Windows 7, then it is not recommended. Then you need to install the older version of Visual Studio. You need to search for the older version of Visual Studio, and that you can able to install VS Code older version if you are having the Windows 7 or even Windows XP. Okay, so I am having the Windows that Mac. So for the Mac operating system, I'm going to click here. Okay, to install this one. So here you can see the installation has been started at my end. It will take few seconds. After that, I'm going to install this VS Code for the React.js series that we are going to see in the near future. Okay, so this is the long series because we are going to learn many new things in this React.js. Please watch the complete series only, then don't skip anything, otherwise you will find issues. Okay, so I'm going to unzip this one, this VS Code we are going to install. So I'm going to unzip and will install this VS Code. See, here it is. I'm going to click on this one and see, it will verify. So the process will remain same for Windows users as well. You need to follow only these steps. Okay, so it is easy to install. No, not much confusion must be there. Okay, so okay, okay, so see, you can select the layout. I'm going to select this one is fine for me. Okay, you can select as per your own choice. See, light version, light, high contrast, you can select as per your own choice. Okay, so after that we can click next section. Okay, so here uh, so it is fine, redefine your editing skills. So we can click on next once again, side by side editing. So fine, that is marked done. And Visual Studio Code, so here also it seems to be perfect. Okay, so nothing much we are going to do. So we have installed this one. You can see the screen has come up here. So our Visual Studio Code is ready. Okay, so few more things we are going to install here. Okay, so see, a few extension that we install, that we are required to install here. So one of the extension is we are going to install, that is the ES7. I'm going to show you. ES7 that React, so that it will help us write the syntax for React. Okay, so see this one, first one. See, I'm going to click this one. We are going to install this one, ES7 React Redux React Native. So it will help us to write the code for React. Okay, we can simply install it. Okay, so it will take few seconds. So yeah, it has been installed. So one more package we are going to install, that is Thunder client. We are going to install it. Will act as a postman for writing the APIs. So this Thunder client we are going to install. Okay, so it will help us for writing the APIs, for testing and running the APIs, in fact. Okay, so we are going to install this Thunder client as well. Okay, here see, once you will install this one, like Thunder client you have installed, so it will come up here. You can test the APIs here. Okay, see here, collections, activity, new request. Okay, you can check here your APIs. See, they always give the this API as the default API. Okay, as a sample, you can see this one is the get API by the Thunder client. Okay, you can see the response is coming here, so you can run and test any of your APIs here. You are not required to open the postman. Okay, that may slow down your system, so you can test in this VS code editor itself. Okay, so this is really good thing. Okay, this replace postman and we can test the APIs here only. So one more extension that we are going to install here, we are going to see, and see, we are going to install bracket, some bracket pair colorizer. Okay, we're going to see bracket pair colorizer. Okay, so this extension will help the developer to know where bracket are starting and closing. Okay, that's why I want this extension to install. I'm going to search bracket pair colorizer. Okay, so I need to make sure that this is the extension exactly. So we are going to install this extension as well. Okay, okay, it has been installed. So one more extension we are going to install here, that is the live server extension. So for testing our code at the live server in the browser itself, so it will help us to test the local development server. Okay, so it will help us in some way. So we are going to install this live server extension as well. So these extension we must install, and one Chrome extension. So you can see this extension has been installed now. Okay, so one Chrome extension we are going to install as well. Okay, and that extension is, I'm going to tell you, that extension is React Dev Tools. Okay, so this one is the Chrome extension. See, you can see here. Okay, so it will also help us in our code. Okay, so we are going to install this extension as well. In future we are going to use this extension, so we are going to install this extension as well for the React.js tutorial for our series. Okay, so see, it will take few seconds and it will install this extension. Okay, so now in the next video we are going to install the React and we'll start working on the React. Okay, so stay tuned for the next video. I hope that you like this video, and do subscribe the channel if you have not subscribed yet, and I will give you the playlist. I will give you the playlist that you can follow. You can check in the video description for the playlist that you can follow, because the next part is coming soon. In that we are going to install the React and we'll start working on its code. I'm going to first of all will tell you that how you can use React. Okay, first we are going to do one small example with the React, then we will come to the real activity with we are going to work with the APIs as well. Okay, so stay tuned for that. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.